Hello everybody, welcome again to our channel. The video today is to talk about the last control chart that I would like to share with you how to use, how to perform in JMP. They are the rare event control charts. So let's suppose that you implemented your solutions, your proposals in your process, and now you are monitoring what is happening about that defect that you were inspecting in the beginning of the project, that you had a lot of defects per day, per batch, but now the defect is not happening. You are not seeing the defect anymore. So you start controlling these events, let's say that, and you start having a data table like this one. You inspected 500 parts, no defect. 500 parts in the second month, one defect. The third month, 500 parts inspected, no defect. And you start seeing that you don't have defects anymore. And sometimes you have only one defect. This could be considered a rare event. So if you try to run an AMR control chart, for instance, you will have a chart like this one with a lot of special causes, and you will have an average that won't make sense for you for your analysis. So in this case, you should organize your data table differently. You should organize your data table considering how many parts did you inspect between the events. How many days did you have between the events? So we are gonna use this little table here to talk about rare events. So what are those charts? Where can I find them? So look that I don't have them here. I have them here inside of our control chart builder. If you pay attention in my last videos when I was talking about the Shewhart attribute charts or the Shewhart variables, you saw the rare event here. So I will select this rare event here, and now look what I will do. We don't have anymore here the phase part, for example. We just will select here the parts inspected since last event, and I will have the G chart. The G chart will talk about how many parts are you having been inspected between the events. So you have the event here, and you have 12,000 parts inspected until having the next event. So this is the G chart. The G chart is considering how many opportunities you had between the events. So this is a very important control chart, and it's a chart that is good to have a trend, because if you have a trend, an uptrend here, it means that you are increasing the number of parts that you are producing, that you are inspecting between those events. The events are defects, are problems for you, okay? And what is the T chart? The G chart, we are talking about the opportunities between the events. The T chart, we will talk about time. How many days or how many weeks or how many years you had between the events. So I will change this column for this column, and now I will put here. Look what I just did here. I didn't change for rare event, and now I have an individual and moving range chart. It makes no sense for me, so I have to change for rare event. If I don't change for T chart, I will have the G chart, and the idea here is not right because we are talking about time, and most of the times that we are talking about time we should use Weibull distribution. So the T chart is considering Weibull distribution to calculate the limits, the sigma, the control limits of this chart. And this chart, the T chart, is talking about how many days we had between the events. And again, if we have a trend, is good. Okay, so the G chart and the T chart, they are part of the rare event control charts. And the secret here, the big advice from me here for you all, is how to organize the data table that you are going to use to analyze this kind of events. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoy this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.